Hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so we're going to look at what's the answer. You know, try and get a bit of positivity, maybe reduce some fear and anxiety, you know, with everything that's going on and the uncertainty. I mean, it hasn't just started, has it? It's been going on a few years, so yeah, let's have a look then. So we're going to ask loads of different questions and see what the answer is then. Okay, so universe, what is the answer to our this influx of illegals coming in to the UK? What's the answer? Oh my God, look at that. I suppose it didn't warrant one card. Okay, so we're looking at success, but we're looking at it being made really easy for people to come in. But we're asking about the answer. Oh, we've got going online. Can you vote online? Use your votes. It's not down to voting though. Although it helps. I think things have to get so bad that, you know, even your own government is at each other's throats, which they are. But it hadn't hit them enough, you know. It's only getting traction. It started getting traction with the news because their reporters was getting assaulted. You know, their presenters was victims of crime. The answer. I think that's my mode. Do you remember when I said to you right at the beginning, at the beginning of her reign, when she came in, I said they had set her up for a fall and that I couldn't see her being the worst of the worst, you know. I never said she had darkness about her. I never said that, you know, she had a hidden agenda. What I said was, it was going to make it very difficult for her and that, you know, I wasn't seeing anything too negative about her. And you've got, you know, people you rely on. Is the Queen of Swords my mode? I believe it is. Yes. Get such a strong feeling there, okay. And Morgan McSweeney, is he ginger? I know. Got nothing against gingers, but he just irritates the hell out of me. Smiling assassin. So yeah, getting unreliable here. Someone you thought was sincere, and has not. So basically, she's gone into the job looking for ways, and you know, all that red tape. You don't realise all the freaking laws that are in place because of stupid human rights and all like that we're signed up to. You know, it makes it impossible. If that was me, I'd just do it anyway. I'd do it anyway and suffer the consequences later, but my public wouldn't be kicking me out for sure. If you had to pay a fine, I'd sooner go bankrupt, you know, than let this carry on. In fact, no one. I'd, you know, do a doge and strip everybody of wastage. You wouldn't believe the amount of wastage that government and councils go through. Oh, they had to pay about fucking 60 grand, didn't they? Oh, I'm sorry for swearing. It's politics. When I get on with this, I'll try not to do it again. But, yeah, weren't they all paid to go dancing with each other? Oh, there's a certain extremism group over there. Go dance to their tune. You can do it for free. Yeah, so this means that without something drastically changing, no one's moving. But anyway, let's have a look. I asked what would the answer be, and I know you're telling me, universe. But what is the answer when it comes to the public as well? Keep voicing your concerns, you know, march, protest, have an opinion. Just be careful. I just get a growing sense of anger. There's anger there, but it's not enough, you know, to spark us into, you know, action. I know what else as well. Get that pen out, they're saying. Get that pen out and go and sort your vote. Is that what you mean? Is the Ace of Swords mean vote? Absolutely. Oops. You see, do you know what? Don't leave it to somebody else. I mean, I saw what happened not just with Trafalgar Square, but another one. And this time it was absolutely a signal. Okay. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if it's in London, but they're all on fields all around. Hell of a lot of them. Now, I can honestly say that if I was abroad, you know, in with that culture and beliefs, then I would find that, you're going to hate me, but I'd find that beautiful, you know, people coming together. I'd find it amazing visually, you know, to watch. I mean, I wouldn't think about what's underneath it and what they're doing, where they go, and, you know, just that the fact that they all come together as a unit, and we're goddamn lazy. That's what we are. We're goddamn lazy. Okay, you can't be asked to go out and vote. You can't be asked to go and sign a petition. You can't be asked, and you can't be asked because when you've done something once and you haven't got that reward, or it hasn't worked out, then that's diminishing, you know, your motivation. But we must, okay, we must unite like they are doing. We must believe in God, or, you know, their values as well. We're competing, okay, we're competing. And it doesn't matter to, you know, that certain group, whether you're a Christian or not, they don't give a shit. They want to dominate. Well, we have to fight back, but we have to do it creatively as well. So, you know, we can all moan about this, and I'm not having a go at anybody. I'm talking about myself as well. I say it to myself and my husband and my son, and daughters, and my dad, you know. But we have to do that, you know. It works because they all communicate with each other. It all goes on in their, you know, their little... trying not to get myself shot down from trouble here, because you could cut and slice them and make it offensive. You know, to their buildings where they go to pray. They all go there. They all listen. They all talk. They all spread the word. Now, rightly or wrongly, whether you know, how they're doing this, or, you know, whether they're bullying or this, that and the other, rightly or wrongly, that is what needs to be done. That is what needs to be done. Get out there. Do your vote, okay? And vote. Because, I mean, I didn't used to vote. I never, not in my 20s anyway. Probably in my early 30s I didn't. We can make excuses, can't we? Get out there and vote. Okay, so... because it's going to take a different government. Right. Okay, so what do we do? What's the answer regarding... oh, I had so many ideas when I started. What's the answer with Keir Starmer and his plot? What's the answer? The answer is exposing somebody. What's the answer with Keir Starmer? Well, he's the lawyer, isn't he? What's the answer? So this isn't the outcome, it's what's the answer? Well, he's legal. So the answer is a male. Police. Arrest. Mandelson. Is that Keir Starmer? Oh, so you never know what he's thinking. Well, if he doesn't know, he don't want us to know either, so exposing information, because I see a book, I see writings as well. I asked what, so you've shown me Keir Starmer. What's the answer? Keir Starmer. No, it isn't. Tell me what it is. What's the answer, universe, please? The answer is after Starmer, so he must be going. And you've got there, I think it's taking time to filter down. So you've got investigations, haven't you? That's the police as well. Is that the police? Reckless. Ah, reckless. Reckless, reckless, reckless. So is this, so you've got a lawyer as well, you know. Don't tell me he's going to try and prosecute the Ukrainians. I kind of feel it's to that. So is the answer the Ukrainians? Yes or no, universe? I won't turn the card. No. Is it to do with a police investigation? No. What's the answer? I think, you know, the Queen of Wands reversed is always Angela Rayner. Oh my God. So universe, are you telling us that the answer is to keep Keir Starmer in? Yes, because he doesn't want Ange in it. Alright, so we're playing right into the hand. So the if you don't want things to get worse, don't have Angela Rayner. It'll be reckless. You see, I would say I hope, I wish, you know, I wish someone would come in and just, you know, want to do the job and want to protect the public, you know, and make the country a success, both, you know, family life, people, safety, tourists, you know, good standard of living, jobs, healthy finances with everything. You know, you don't throw money at something to make things better. You look at it all again. So like with the NHS, you don't need to break the NHS. You need to go in and find more up to date and different ways of making savings in the hospitals, you know, make it cheaper. So we've got more more facilities now to make things easier and jobs less harder to carry out than we have at any other time, you know. Yet this NHS hasn't been updated overall. I don't know, what is it, 50 years, 60 years? I can't remember when it was done. But, you know, so, and you don't need that many staff neither. I mean, it really is a piss take. You need nurses and you need doctors, but you don't need 14 secretaries, 3,000 interpreters, you know. I wish they'd just want to come in without an agenda, you know. But it's not, is it? It's all about them. And for them. So that was surprising then. The answer is keep stammering. Because there won't be an election then, will they, till the elections, and by then you're talking 2 years. Because she will make our lives a misery. She'll kill off the job sector as well. What is the answer with Angela Rayner? What is the answer? The answer is something in writing. So it's coming out. Something will be coming out. What is the answer? Maybe something that she's kept in the dark and doesn't want seen. We know that she's been in trouble for her tax affairs and stuff. But could there be anything else? There's always something else. It's to do where she's been living. Can you make somebody want to do the right thing? I don't think you can you? That's later down the line, you know. That's later down the line with Angela. It's not now. Could be a year. Okay, what else is the answer for Angela Rayner? How do we sort her and get her to do a job properly? Well, everything goes out of her control. Yeah, you can rain her, short rain. That's what it'll be. Out of your control. Everything will be out of her control. And she'll be shocked. And then she'll keep going, we didn't have these problems, you know. We've got these problems now. You didn't have them then. But I must ask, what kind of Prime Minister would Rayner be? Create problems. Promise things to people that she can't deliver. Micromanaging everything, trying to do everything all at once. You know, do one task and complete it. Burdens. She's certainly not evil, okay? And she's certainly not really on anyone's agenda. I mean, I suppose, you know, elites are just looking at her thinking she'll be a plaster to the next important party. And it won't be Restore Britain, will it? You won't get them voting for Restore. Nigel Farage got a right bad things said about him, you know, yesterday. Oh, I can't remember, but maybe you can put it in the comments. It was just... It wasn't the racism thing for when he was younger. It was, oh, that's it, taking money or something and filming videos. That was it, taking money and saying whatever he said. I can't remember that neither, but it didn't make him look good at all. But saying that, we can all look back, can't we, and say, frickin' hell, if you'd have seen that, oh yeah. What's the answer for our oil and gas and electric? What's the answer? The answer is we're kidding ourselves if you think things aren't going to get more expensive and shortages. Don't deceive yourself about a situation. The answer is not to kid yourself, not to deceive yourself, and not to... The answer is know why it's happening. And why is it happening? Well, they'll say Iran, won't they? But that's your surface level. So, depends where you're thinking. If you're going above that surface level and a little bit higher, you're going to see, you know, Agenda 2021, 2030, 2050. You're going to, you know, all it, Operation Pegasus. So, are you saying we should take heed? Don't kid yourself that this is going to be difficult. Losing more than you again. Well, the answer is they'll be telling us, don't put your gas on, don't put this on, don't put that on, turn everything off after 10 o'clock, don't drive your car to work, all that shit, okay? I would say, you know, start stocking up on certain things, because coffee is already, you know, Nescafe, it's like nearly 10 quid a jar, so you can see that going up. Can you imagine my face when, if I go to the till and I have to pay nearly 20 quid for 2 jars of coffee? I don't think so. It's about sticking and reducing to as low as you can. And when I say as low as you can, I mean, we don't normally have our washers or dryers on at midnight, do we? If you do, I wouldn't. Could set on fire. That happened at my son's house a couple of weeks ago. Luckily, he was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning for work. Tumble dryers just blew up. This is panic buying. We're in it for the long term. So I think the answer there with food shortages is to, you know, not kid yourself, and don't use more than you need. I mean, to be fair, it's sunny, it's warm, and I put the heating on, and I put it full on, and it goes everywhere. I don't bother turning my radiators off. But anyway, so yeah, when I could have put on a cardigan. So yes, I am guilty. Buying more food than you need. Yeah, I mean, they have all these sell-by dates on stuff. Tightening our belts, I think. Tightening our belts. And, well, I won't think, oh, everything will go right if the war ends, because I don't think it does. Not yet, anyway. So what we got? We've got the illegals, we've got Starmer, we've got Rayner, we've got food and gas and electric. What's the answer to Sadiq Khan? I tell you what, I have to say, he could bring out the devil in me. He really could. It looks like he's in need of B12 or iron tablets, you know, around his eyes. They're so dark. Honestly, it's like a window to his soul. What's the answer to Sadiq Khan? Or sadistic? The answer is he'll be judged. Do you have to vote for him or something? What's the answer? It's judgment, it's how it looks, and it's the past. So is the answer to Sadiq Khan, these roaming gangs and cover-ups. Is it? No, he's making false accusations. Is he making false accusations? Yes. Colluding with others. That's the answer to him. What's the answer to praying in public? I mean, didn't somebody go to court for that? You flew out. What's the answer? There you go. Stick to your churches, stick to your mosques just for now. Can't believe that flew out. Very quick, weren't they? Yeah. I mean, it's not even inclusive. They don't want us there, you know. Like I say, if it was abroad, like Egypt, Turkey, I've been a few places where you can hear, you know, the mosque music all like every hour or every few hours or whatever it is. And yeah, I think it's, you know, they're beautiful places, and it's a spectacle, isn't it? But when it's done like that in Trafalgar, and obviously you got Sadiq, you know, firing away as well. Stick to your mosque, stick to your churches. Right now, everybody's a bit sensitive, and it's not that we're going to roll over for somebody else's culture. There isn't, you know, 20 different gods. It's all the same one, but just known by, you know, different names. They stick together, they get off their arse and vote, they communicate, they support each other, you know, pass the message on. If you can't get a babysitter or something, you know, one of the missus will have the kids. You know, they go to that length, and that's what they're showing us. And that's what we should be doing. I mean, when I go to Greece or anywhere, I go to the Orthodox churches. Oh, they're beautiful, honestly. Got told off one time because I had shorts on and a t-shirt, and my friend who I was there with was like, you can't go in, you'll have to cover up, you'll have to cover up. So I went and bought like a dress, I think, a long dress. The other thing is, pray together. Can you imagine? One field there, one field there. Difference is, we can't be asked. I'm going to keep saying that. We can't be asked. And they can, and that's how they win. What's the answer? Oh, what's the answer to this Iran war? Well, I think Starmer's just found out for himself, you know, that they can bomb us after all. You know, what is it? It's overseas, delayed news, someone late to the party. Don't give up unless... right, so that's... we didn't do enough at all. Now you're going to have to clear up, so... I don't see us. I think it's mainly affects being overseas, so around there. I don't think they are going to do anything with Iran over here. I mean, everybody's enjoying the shit show, you know. Not, oh no, we're not promoting, protecting our bloody soldiers. No, we're not sending the armies, you know, little free piece. I mean, who only has 2 freaking airplanes and a ship? Okay, so the British want their lives back, you know, and to feel safe, to be able to just buy food, you know. We're not asking for an awful lot. We're just asking that this doesn't go on, and free speech. What's the answer, actually? Free speech is a biggie. What is the answer to free speech? Okay, so we can't just go out there and say anything. And I think we'll have to do it in such a way that we know what the terminology is and what we mean, without actually saying or alluding to that, because this blasphemy law will come in. I mean, it's already, you know, practiced now, isn't it? But yeah, under hate crimes. So we'll have to learn to speak differently about things. This is going to go on for at least 2 years. You see, they're going to bring more laws in, more laws in, more laws in, you know, to keep hammering us. And they're being ever for creative. Could you imagine, you know, not being able to walk your dog in the countryside? Well, I couldn't. I mean, I could understand not being able to get a dentist appointment and stuff like that. Yeah, that's always been going on. But there's... And then they want to take 67 breeds away from you. I mean, that's designed to antagonize. I mean, I must admit, though, some of the breeds, I've looked after them, and, like, the little pugs and that, they struggle with their nose, and then you've got like a sausage dog, I don't know. Them Jack Russells are real vicious, aren't they? Honestly, I got bit by one. And then I turned around and I went, somebody said, oh, didn't you hit it? I said, no, I didn't. What did you do? I said, you didn't have to do that, did you? Listen, I did put my face down to his face. I want to kiss him, you know. So it's my own fault. He didn't dish to it just like that. But he looked shady as hell afterwards. I think he thought I was going to punish him or something. Anyway. So yeah, that's the answer to free speech. And I'm going to say apathy, our apathy, because we are apathetic. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what to do. You know, the simple little things that are in front of us, like, I think everybody's over-egging it, you know, that you have to go to London and stand in the parade and wave your flag. No, you don't. You can go to a bloody polling office and do your vote. You can crack online and put another signature on those petitions. You know, these are the things that can be done easily and cheaply. So what is the answer to us literally feeling powerless? The answer is not to stress, not to feel pressured into doing anything just yet, you know. Don't do anything just yet, you know. I mean, I'm not saying, when I say that, I mean, I'm on about reacting, you know, screaming at the government and stuff, attacking people, you know, or don't know, you know, saying things, getting involved in somebody else's business. If they're praying in a field and you walk by, it's not for you to go to them and tell them, okay, that it's not for you. You don't fight somebody else's fight. Don't take on somebody else's burden. Crack on with your day. Walk straight by, and you'll find your life a little bit easier that way. And also, switch that YouTube social media off just for a few hours, you know. I mean, I know you can't go for a day. Do you know how I know? Because I made it addictive, and you were falling for it. I've fallen for it. Don't matter that phones give off radiation and you still have it by your pillow. Yeah, you're going to have to wait. Just do certain things, productive things, and don't do the rest. And yeah, try and take a break, you know. I don't know, go see your daughter, go see your son, if they live close by, you know. I'm not, nobody's, the universe isn't telling you to do anything too drastic, okay, that could cost you. It has to work within your lifestyle. Like, I don't know, say somebody's on 100 grand a year, they might spend 80 grand a year, you know, and doing everything in their life that fits that style and budget, whereas, you know, somebody else might only have £1,000 a year, and they obviously can't do all the things you do, but they can, just in a smaller way. Still get to, you know, be involved. They still have friends, whether you're £1,000 or £100,000. You have friends, you know, you have doctors, dentists as well. You have all the same things. You just have to work within it, okay? So I think the £1,000 is like just an example of things as well. So yeah, you know, live your life with it, with all the tools that you've got at your disposal. I mean, could be £1,000, but you've got the best husband in the world. Could be 80, 100 grand, and you've never been married and can't find the one. Okay then, so what is the answer? For those that are watching this video. There will be more stunts to come. Do not give up, okay? You will feel like people are stealing what's yours. So watch your stuff as well. When it says watch your stuff, I don't know, it could be shopping and people like getting irate. Know that it'll pass, you know. So 1 minute it'll be okay. Oh no, another dip. Then it goes to being okay. And another 2 dips, you know. You quite find that we're going that way instead of progressing. Yeah, I don't know, you know, this is, do you know what kills me off? Is that about banks? No, thank God for that. Stealing. Oh my God, I know what it is. They're going in and stealing and robbing from the shops, and they're not going to be bothered because guess what? You know, you can steal up to a couple of £100 worth of stuff. Don't have to pay for it. And it's advertised as well, and the police aren't coming. Is that right, universe? Oh yes, look at all those poor decisions that will now come up. I'll tell you what, shops will just shut. They will. They'll go shop online. I think that's how, maybe that's how they want to get rid of them, you know. Get rid of the shops, go online, delivery only. We'll take the shops down, convert them into houses for all these wonderful, wonderful travellers. What a load of bollocks. What a load of bollocks. I don't know. Anyway, those are the answers. I'm sure we will find a way. I think, you know, the only thing that shocked me was about Starmer. Maybe that is a warning. Anyway, guys, okay, so things have to move on eventually, and people are waking up and, you know, getting involved now and realising and seeing the problems that we've seen for themselves, because unless they're affected, they're not bothered. Oh, well, why should they be? They come out, you know, go on holiday 5 times a year, come back here, and it's like they've got everything, haven't they? They've got the means to survive. Okay, right. Onwards and upwards. Bye now. Bye-bye.